Hello, my name is Husam Chekfa, and this is my Lab 5 demonstration for ECE 568 in spring 2026. So, basically for this lab, first of all, I have my hardware. This is the ESP32 and the accelerometer and some wires. I'll go ahead and list those wires in the README, but this is basically where they are. Obviously the ground and the power, as well as two connections between the accelerometer and the ESP32. For the code, obviously most of it was given. So like say from the beginning all the way to around here. And this is my code. I also have some like old code that I was trying to fix, but I kind of left it in there just to look back on. A lot of it was like similar to the old code, such as the connections for the Wi-Fi, as well as some of the NeoPixel. The read MPU was just some basic logic in terms of the calibration, right, for the values. I tried some different channels, and this is the one I was working on. And let's see, yeah, this is like the main thing for the applet. So I'll go ahead and show those applets in a second. But basically, when the applet sends a value, it'll send to JSON. I need to basically strip certain parts of the JSON, right, to send to the to my iPhone. And then these are my timers. These are the main values that were given. I had some smaller values for testing, but yeah. And then this is basically what it is. So on here, I have 3 different applets. One of them I was using for testing, which is this one. But this one is turning off. This is turning on at the bottom. And those have to be separated, otherwise it just wouldn't work. And then this one is the sending the actual JSON to my phone. It's my IFTTT app. I'm gonna go ahead and start running it now. I'm gonna go ahead and also show the, yeah. So this is my Google Assistant data. So I'll go ahead and show this. I'll also open up my, this, okay. Okay. First I'll start the video, start the application. Okay. Here we go. All right. So it's connecting. All right, so it's connected. I'm gonna go ahead and hey Google, activate motion sensor off.
All right, activating the motion sensor off.
Okay, cool. And then now we go here. It should put a data point here. There we go. So also the NeoPixel's off, and we'll see right here. Very soon it should say disarmed. There we go. So as you can see, nothing is being printed. This NeoPixel is off, as well as I'm not getting any notifications, right? So go ahead and the next thing I'll do, hey Google, activate motion sensor on.
Got it. Activating the motion sensor on.
Cool. Real quick, boom. Google Assistant data is now 1. There we go. So it's turned on, and also at the same time the NeoPixel turned on. So wait a second. Oh, sorry. My wire got unplugged, as you can see here. There we go. Okay. That's my bad. The first one got messed up, but okay, it's fine. As you can see, it is working. I actually unplugged it when I was lifting the what's it called? The device. Let's see around here. You can see I'm getting some notifications. There you go. That's one. Of course, I also made a counter, so it'll print 4 times, and then it'll keep on recording data as long as it's on, but it won't keep sending data, as mentioned in the document. So this is the third one. The first one obviously got sent when I actually unplugged it. Right, so again, every 30 seconds it'll check. So it still checked armed just now. Sometimes I did notice that if the armed happens on the same time, it might not send it, but generally it does. 99% of the time it does. I'm gonna go ahead now and say, Google, activate motion sensor off.
Okay, activating the motion sensor off.
Okay, now we have to wait the 30-second mark. There we go. As you can see, the NeoPixel is also off now. I need to wait a few seconds before I say on again, because otherwise, if you do it very quickly, it won't actually register on the think speed. I'll try it now. Okay, Google, activate motion sensor on.
Sure, activating the motion sensor on.
There you go. As you can see there. And then I'll try not to unplug it this time. There we go. See, it armed right there, and it turned on at the same time. Gonna zoom back in here. There you can see it already. Right, it is sending, and it's also sending the on the notification. We'll just do one very soon. Again, there you go. And again, as you can see, if I start lifting the NeoPixel or the microcontroller, as you can see, the values are changing, so it is definitely recording. Basically, it's around 0 as long as it's flat, like on the ground. But if you start moving it around, you can see it goes to 4, 8, 9, 2, 6, all these values. So I think that's all for now. As you can see, I just got another notification. So yeah, it'll print as specified 4 times, and then it'll keep recording, or it'll keep printing here, but it won't send past 4 until you turn it off and turn it back on again. Yeah, and that's all. Thank you.